Franchises. We love them until of course we start to hate them for regurgitating the same mechanics over and over again, year in year out. The past 2 years hasn't been kind to Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed franchise. You had what was supposed to be a major release for a brand new next generation console that was released in an atrocious state.
The new parkour experience gives you improved freedom of movement.
And recently, a solid but not remarkable Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The Doomsday Sayers were out in full force. Assassin's Creed is dead, they proclaimed. Nothing but a complete reworking of the mechanics could save this multi-million-dollar chart-topping franchise from certain death. Recently, Kotaku, defenders of investigative game journalism, oh sorry, I vomited a little there. Kotaku revealed that Ubisoft was giving Assassin's Creed some much needed time off, basically saying there won't be one this year. The internet delighted in the news. That maybe this time they'll make a great game. You'd have faith in Ubisoft because after all they've given us this. This?
Follow them. Let the Patriots fight their own battles. I'm here for the Templar.
And this?
Reporting live from the tallest building in Tokyo. Long way from them hallways, filled with O's and O's.
Ubisoft has had multiple studios working on Assassin's Creed. They've had a 2-year development cycle for the past few years, and it shows with mediocre titles and buggy releases. Assassin's Creed became formulaic, very one note, and the emphasis seemed to be more on location and looks rather than, actual gameplay. The big news was always the new Assassin's Creed is set in the American Civil War or French Revolution, Victorian England, and now the rumored ancient Egypt. Ubisoft seemed to have forgotten the very elemental thing about game design. Game design itself. The thing where a group of developers brainstorm new game mechanics, prototype them and figure out whether they are fun and whether they should be implemented in the first place. Instead, every iteration of Assassin's Creed was just new open world location, plus some stealth gameplay, plus parkour, plus simplistic combat, and if you're lucky, plus some new novelty feature. So forgive me if I'm a little skeptical about the next Assassin's Creed. I just couldn't care less anymore. Look, I know that they try to keep a certain consistency in their games, some faith to the core mechanics of the game. That's the essence of a franchise. You don't reinvent every single time. All I'm asking for is, could you just make a new one that wasn't so bloody boring and the same as the last one? Ubisoft has shown that they can actually do some really inventive stuff, games that are innovative and charming. So where's that creativity and charm in Assassin's Creed? I might be wrong, maybe, just maybe, Assassin's Creed Egypt or whatever it will be called might be a revolutionary game with a brand new mechanic or mechanics. But until I've actually played it, I'll reserve my judgment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
With this before it's too late for him.
But time is money, only difference is I own it. Now let's stop time and enjoy this moment.